Hallo, guten Abend, willkommen zu Let's Play Planescape Shaper of Dreams. This is Big Los. Now, I went through this whole episode again, and when I mean this episode, I mean the last episode that I recorded, because something didn't trigger, something didn't fire. So I kept clicking on these barrels of medical specific, and it kept saying it was empty, even though what's his name showed up, that Brother Lewin or something like that, that Vera mentioned, and now you have a changed conversation with her, and when you click on the barrel of medical specific, now it says the barrels are full and the distillation apparatus appears to be functional. So something changed when I did it again. I'm not sure what happened, but if you go through this whole thing and then you're stuck and it says the barrels are empty, I think your best bet is to just reload to a previous save and try it again. So we could take some specific, however, I already got some, and I got this with an empty vial that I had bought from the guy who's selling potions and stuff. What do you want to do? So now I'm going to say nothing. What am I supposed to do with that strange stuff anyway? Now, I wonder if I could get it with this other vial over here. The empty glass vial for specific. I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Let's try it. So let's try to take some specific. You have nothing to put specific in. You should get something. An empty bottle, perhaps. No wine, beer, or booze bottles. Well, I'll have to find something then. Okay. Good luck. Maybe you could buy something like this somewhere. So it's telling you have to buy it. So this vial that you get in this barrel doesn't work. So we're just going to put it back. Another thing. Before you start trying to make anything with the distillation device, make sure you come over here and talk to Varus the Temple Guard first, or else it's not going to fire properly, and you're going to be stuck doing the same thing, i.e. having to reload to a previous save. So we're going to talk to this guy first. There you are again. So now we have this here that says, listen, isn't this a little too hard for you to stand guard here all the time? Maybe you should take a break. You look a little pale and sick. What? That's impossible. I cannot simply leave my post. Anyone could just walk through. You know, I have to admit that I'm really not feeling very well. A knight of Saluna must not leave his post unless there are compelling reasons. So now we have something here, since we have specific now. It says, maybe I could bring you something to cure your illness. I understand that the new barrel specific has just been delivered. It will take ages until they are able to bottle anything. Besides, I just can't stand Saluna's blood. With all these disgusting herbs in it, I'd rather feel a little ill than having to drink that swill. If there was at least some alcohol in it. Still, I will see if I can find something for you. Stay here. That's a good joke. I'm not going to go anywhere. Okay, so that updates our journal now. So now that we can go and make something with this distillation machine or device or whatever. If you make it first and then talk to him, it's not going to recognize that you have made something for him. It's weird. So we're going to click on use, and that opens this up. And we're going to put the specific in here, which is just the empty vial that you clicked on the barrel with, and then it fills it up. Now, since I have reloaded from a previous save, I haven't grabbed everything that I did in the last episode. So once you close the window there, it does its thing, but it says, oh no, no ingredients. With specificum alone, this can't function. So that means we're going to need distilled alcohol, and then either the butylae folium or the senna. They're both diuretics. Let's grab the folium and try it. So, clicking on this doesn't work. You have to right-click on this, and then the use thing will come up. That's how you use it. So we have specific in here. Now, if we put in the distilled alcohol and close it, it does this thing, and it says without herbs it doesn't go. It doesn't work. So we're going to open it up again. We're going to put the folium in here, and let's close it. It does this thing. Well, I fear that I have taken too many ingredients. So that means just use one. And now we have a successful operation of this device. And it says a healing potion, in quotes, for Varys. Okay. Now you gotta keep in mind, in German, you can combine adjectives and nouns into one word. And they do that here sometimes. And that's okay, because you could just read it in English, and you'll be like, oh, well, it's missing a space there, but I get the gist of it. See? Alright. So why don't we put the rest of these herbs back? We are not going to need them anymore. Now, I haven't gone in here yet. I did in the last episode. I don't want to miss anything. Over in this bookcase are a couple of scrolls. Recitation. We could possibly use that. And prayer is another thing we could possibly use, although we will have to make a use magic device roll. Whoops. Well, don't get stuck. Alright, over here there was absolutely nothing. Okay. So now we can advance with the plot. We're no longer stuck. However, I still haven't talked to this guy in here, although I did in the last episode. I just did everything rather quickly. Whoa, what are you doing? I haven't talked to this guy over here, Robus, the High Priestess Takara.
I bid you good day.
So he says, what else do you want? I'm working on a sermon, as you know. So we can accuse him. And he gets amused by it. Yeah, I think you stole the amulet. You wouldn't mind if I had a closer look, would you? Why should I allow a stranger to rifle my chambers? Shakes his head in amusement. Chambers, what fun. Like old brothers. I only have a small cell that is always unlocked and furnished in a Spartan way, so you'll hardly be able to mess anything up. You can have a look at it for all I care. I have nothing to hide. You can find it easily as a cell with the flower pot in the window. I haven't seen any windows in this place. Thanks, I haven't said that I suspect you myself. Should be in your interest as well to get rid of those nasty rumors. Rumors that I've never heard of, but do as you please. The other priests should be ashamed to spread such lies about me behind my back. They should. Well, I think we can go into the... I think we can click into the other room from here, and then it'll take us automatically, provided we don't get stuck. Alright, here we go. Well, have you got something for me? Certainly, I have prepared something for you myself. I think you will like this better than the usual herbs. It's also very effective. It's diuretic, so it's going to have a laxative effect on you. Although, diuretics actually make you pee. They don't, cause you to do number 2. Now, if you do this out of order, if you make the potion first, it'll say a laxative potion. It won't say a healing potion for Varys. And then it won't recognize this in the script here. So choice number 1 will be gone. You only have choice number 2, which will dump you out, and you won't be able to advance. Anyways, we're going to click this. We lose our potion that we made. Varys sniffs at the bottle and grins broadly. You seem to have found just the kind of medicine for an old veteran like me. It's strong. I can smell it. I'm sure I will be feeling better very soon. Smell as you watch Varys drain the bottle quickly. Then you wait and pretend to be bored. After some time, he seems to get very nervous. What's wrong with you? Is there a problem? Varys looks at you, suffering. Damn! I think there is a strong urge to go to a very private place. Can you stand guard here for a moment until I'm back? You quickly nod. Certainly. You should hurry to avoid an accident. Why does this have to happen while I'm on guard duty? Because we poisoned you. Sort of. Alright, so we can go through this door. And through this door is a high priest. Actually, not a high priest. Estuius, just a regular priest of Selûne.
A pleasure to meet you.
The bald-headed priest with the chubby face seems rather irritated. Who are you? Why did Varys let you pass? Please leave the Blessed One's chambers immediately, or else I will have to call the guard. Let me pass? What do you mean? There's no guard in front of the High Priestess's chambers. Go and look for yourself. By the way, if you have an S and then you have an apostrophe S indicating position in English, you will get rid of this final S and it will just be an apostrophe. It'll be implied that there's an S here. Just so you guys know. You know, if you're not native English speaker. This is exactly what I will do. And you, I want you to stay here, and I don't want to hear a peep. Indeed, you told the truth. Varys will get a good scolding. How can he just leave his guard duty? Question mark. Well, now to you. What are you doing here? Maybe you have heard that the High Priestess does not want to be disturbed. I have heard that there are some problems and wanted to offer my help to the High Priestess. Forget it. The temple does not depend on external help. Who do you think you are? I know exactly who I am. And I have the impression that your efforts have not led anywhere so far. But it is all right, Estuius. Let the young woman come forward. I want to hear what she has to say. And that's Takara, the High Priestess, saying this. You hear it, Brother Estuius. The High Priestess would like to speak with me. Actually, I think it would sound better if you say you heard it. Mumbling, the ordained Estuius steps aside, revealing Takara, the High Priestess. Let's have a word with her.
Good day to you.
The High Priestess Takara is younger than you would have expected. Her friendly face has a spiritual expression. Although she tries to remain calm, you notice that she seems to be under strain. So what can I do for you? We wish to help you find the lost amulet. Takara winces but regains control quickly. Who told you about that? I gave the explicit order that nobody should mention this to anyone. So we shrug. Well, some people can't hold their tongue as well as others. I'm here to help you. However, in order to do that, I will need to know everything there is to know about this amulet. Scar looks at you for a long time. You notice the rings under her eyes, which are proof of many sleepless nights. I think I can trust you. I'm sick of this charade anyway. And in English, this would translate as bags. Bags under her eyes. Of course, at first I hoped the amulet would show up again quickly. But now, I won't turn down your generous offer. Maybe Selûne herself has sent you to me. When I went to the prayer meeting on that evening, I had left the amulet in the cabinet over there. Before we left, I sat here with Brother Estuius, Brother Aegeus, and Sister Sidira. When I came back, there were no signs of an intrusion. Dilys had cleaned everything as usual. Everything was where it was supposed to be. The window was locked from the inside. But in the morning, when I opened the cabinet, the amulet was gone. Brothers and sisters turned everything topsy-turvy to find the amulet, but didn't find it. Can't believe that anyone stole it either. I don't think that anyone here is capable of such blasphemy. Would you mind if I took a closer look at everything here? Be my guest and look around. You won't find anything. Well, we will find a potion of bless here on the floor. Here's a basket. Now we want to take some things here. We already have flint rock or flint stone. We have tinder. We have coal. We're gonna want wood shavings, some old rags, and we have some firewood. Okay. Is there anything else in here we could click on? This beam has some more wood and stuff. But these doors are locked and we're not going to be able to get into them just yet. Book of Psalms, we don't need those type of books. Alright, we're going to talk to Dilys the Acolyte.
Hi there.
Obviously, this young girl is not a novice, but a simple temple servant. She tries desperately to avoid eye contact. Ave, I am Dilys, the Blessed One's personal servant. What is your duty here? I keep this place clean, see to the Blessed One's well-being, and serve her guests. It surely is an honor for such a young girl to be the Blessed One's personal servant. Dilys blushes and glances at Takara, who is talking to Estius. Yes, of course. I am happy to serve her. Not sever her. Serve her. She is a good person. Dilys hesitates and stops speaking. Something seems to strongly bother her. Okay, semicolon here. On that particular day, you were also cleaning here, right? Did you notice anything? Dilys keeps her eye on Takara, who smiles at you two at the moment. No, I did not notice anything. I did not see anything. No intruder. This is also what I told the Blessed One, because it is the truth. Dilys averts her gaze from the High Priestess and looks at the floor anxiously. Look at the girl's bowed head, and ask yourself whether Dilys is always that timid and shy. Alright, Dilys, for the moment I do not have any further questions. So that updates her journal. There's something strange about Takara's maid at Dilys. She might know something. She always looks into Takara's direction and is afraid of saying anything. Alright. So we're going to talk to Takara again.
Good day to you.
Have you found anything? Dilys, your maiden, seems to be rather timid. Does that surprise you? The loss of the amulet has probably shocked her more than me. Really? Don't you think that's strange? Takara smiles as she shakes her head. Dilys is very shy. Maybe she is too respectful towards me. But I know that she likes me. She is very worried about my future. Takara speaks up a little and smiles at the girl. Isn't that right, Dilys? Dilys gives her an uneasy smile and then stares at the floor again. It is obvious to you that she feels awkward. Believe me, she is a good girl. I never regretted making her my personal maiden, although she is a little too young for this office. Yes, she is hardly more than a child. Start action. Oh, okay, this is supposed to turn this green, but this is a typo. You wonder if Takara's presence may be responsible for the girl's timidity. Yes, she is, isn't she? Blessed One, what will you do if the amulet can't be found? I'll have to admit to shame. This would probably lead to a new election. It is unthinkable for a High Priestess to lead the temple without Seluna's blessing. The brothers and sisters would never accept that. What would you do in my position? Aha, we have choices. So, conversation skills. We have our highest skill is bluffing, followed by intimidate and diplomacy. We're particularly bad at. So we're going to give ourselves the best chance by using our bluff check. I think it might be a good idea to lure Takara out of the room. Maybe you can have a chat with Dilys then. So, using our bluff, why don't you talk to the weapons master? He is an intelligent and pragmatic man. He'll give you better advice than your anxious followers. I think he has got a plan, but he wouldn't do anything without your consent. Success. You're right. I can't go on like this. I will tell the brothers and sisters that I have recuperated. This nightmare has to stop. Wouldn't you like to reconsider, my lady? No, my decision is final. Aha, so we got 150 XP for making that check. Okay. So we'll wait for them to leave, and then we will talk to Dilys ourselves.
Hi there.
Do you have any further questions, milady? Takara and Estius have left. Now we are all alone here. Don't you want to tell me what you really saw? I don't think you told me the entire truth before. Or do you swear by Seluna that you told me everything? A shiver goes through Dilys' frail body. Seluna would punish me for such a lie, wouldn't she? Seluna's servants must be truthful, but I never lied. If the Blessed One had asked me straight, but she never did, so I never mustered the courage. Well, now here's someone asking you straight, and you should no longer keep mum. Takara has left and cannot hear anything. Yes, fortunately. If she knew she would be terribly disappointed. Surely she would take on a new servant. But I could not bear being close to her anymore. But I could not bear not being close to her anymore. And this is misspelled. That's an L. That does not have to happen. I am sure there is a possibility to help you. But first I have to know what happened. Trust me. Dilys takes a deep breath and then speaks with rushed words. This is what happened. Like always, Takara went to evening prayers, and I started tidying up. When I polished the varnished cabinet, I noticed that the drawer containing an amulet was slightly open. I didn't think twice. I just opened it because I absolutely wanted to see the amulet. You cannot imagine how beautiful the pendant sparkled and glittered. Yeah, the LY makes an adverb, which is not in this case. I pictured how splendid it must look on the Blessed One's neck. I was very happy, but then I tried it on myself, just for fun. And I wanted to look at myself in the mirror. Since there was no mirror in the room, I went outside. In one of the covered walks, there is a small polished shield that gives a beautiful reflection. This word should be reflection. I'm aware that it was silly, but there was no danger of somebody watching me. Everyone was at the service, and I was all alone. Then it happened. What happened? Dilys bites her lip and looks at you timidly. Seems I did not close it well, or maybe the clasp was broken. Anyway, it slipped off my neck. I was not fast enough to catch it. To punish me for my childish behavior, Seluna allowed it to fall through the grate of one of the basement shafts. I lay down on my stomach to look through the bars. I actually saw the amulet, but then suddenly an odd animal appeared, grabbed the amulet, this is misspelled, and disappeared into the darkness. So the amulet fell down into the basement. Oh my god. What you saw was probably only a large rat. You should have told someone, so they could have started searching for it immediately. You don't understand, the basement is not a real basement. The lower temple, or at least a part thereof, they are remnants of a much older temple. Not too long ago, some of the old rooms were still used. At least that's what I was told. But the vaults were not safe anymore, so nobody has set foot in there for decades. In those days, the High Priest Astra locked the access. High Priest Astra, huh? He did not want to destroy the key. But since he knew the brothers and sisters' curiosity, he wanted to keep it in a safe place. Well, wonderful. Where's the key? I think the time has come to use it once more. Nobody knows where it is. It is said that the blessed Astra hid the key in his chambers, in a weird place. He seems to have been a man of subtle humor, playing one or the other joke to the brothers and sisters. Possibly in the past some people knew where the key was, but today no one knows. 2 words. The blessed Orona once wanted to take a look at the old temple, but since she could not find the key anywhere, she gave up. Good heavens, it seems the brothers and sisters' main task here is searching for things. Yeah, this is misspelled. Where were the chambers of the Blessed Astra? I will go and have a look around myself. You don't have to walk far, milady. All the temple's high priests have resided in these chambers here. That is an old tradition. Whenever something breaks, it is replaced. But apart from that, nothing has ever changed here. Here. In that case, I need it. Oh, here? In that case, I need at least the keys for all the rooms here so I can take a look around. Where is the entrance door to the old temple? The access to the old temple is also here. Right there, the door behind the Blessed One's chair. But without a key, you cannot enter. For the other room, I can give you my keys. I have access to all the rooms here. The Blessed One trusts me. A nasty response lies at the tip of your tongue, but somehow Dilys' naive pride touches you. You leave it with a sigh of resignation. Wonderful. Wait here. I will let you know as soon as I have found the amulet. I hope that nobody will catch me nosing around here. I will pray for you. I hope that Selûne has mercy on us. It would be marvelous if you found it. Oh, I wish it was here already. So the journal now says, Dilys talked to me. Takara's amulet fell through a crack on the ground. It is now in an abandoned section of the temple. I should say grate. The door leading there is sealed, and the key has probably been hidden by the former High Priest Astra. Dilys is willing to open the chambers for me. I need to find the key, which must be somewhere in these chambers. Old Astra has a reputation of being a rather odd fellow. Okay, so now we have the key to this room. We use the key. We use Dilys' key. Yeah, you know what? You have the right idea here, but the apostrophe needs to be on the other side of the S. Here you have it correct, actually. The High Priestess's wing, yeah. Oh, and by the way, it's one apostrophe. The quote marks are for dialogue only. Alright, so in this room, we have a bunch of things that we can click on. Mass heal, we are definitely going to take that. Okay, hold on a second. Woo! Had to sneeze there. Anyways, we've got some wax tablets that we can click on. So why don't we start over here? Those tablets were ordered by several high priests of the temple. The painting on the front side of this wax tablet shows two shining, floating beings wandering through an extremely dark night. How do you show that on a wax tablet? On the rear side is a golden embossing which reads, "The ocean of silence's monotony is breached by thoughts born from eternity. High Priestess Astis." Well, that kind of sounds like who we're looking for, but I'm not sure if that's a typo or if that's actually how that's supposed to be spelled. So, what do you want to do with the... This should be wax, not way. Wax tablet. Better leave the wax tablet where it is. Examine the wax tablet closer, or wrap it up. I take everything I get my hands on. No, that's probably not what we want to do. We're going to examine it closer. A profound quote full of wisdom in this dark night. Really impressive, but there isn't anything else special about it. What now? Well, I'm going to just leave it where it is, and we are going to examine the next one. Over here. Those tablets were ordered by several high priests of the Gia Temple. Painting on the front side of this tablet uses a real rush of colors to depict the battle between Selûne and Shar at the dawn of time. The rear side is a gold embossing which reads, "As death was hit by the flame of life, the time began to be alive. High Priestess. No name." So what do you want to do with the wax tablet? Examine it closer. The rush of colors is almost creepy and so real. But apart from that, there is nothing special about this tablet. What now? Well, now we have more choices. Examine the narrow sides of the tablet and press them carefully. You learn nothing. Alright, how about scratch the front side carefully. A few splinters of old color drop on the floor, but apart from that, you don't notice anything special. What now? How about we check out the back? Have a closer look at the back side. You can't see anything special. How do you want to go on? We're going to leave it where it is. Alright, let's check out another wax tablet. These tablets were ordered by several high priests of the temple. The stylized painting on the front shows Seluna ripping the divine magical essence out of her body to throw it at her dark sister. There is a golden imprint on the rear side. Inside, the goddess ready to be born. Dilys waiting for her first dawn. High Priestess Astra. That's actually who we're looking for. High Priest Astra, not High Priestess. High Priest Astra. Yeah. Wait, that looks like Grobnar. So what do you want to do with the wax tablet? We are going to examine it. The picture is indeed very stylized, but there is more to it. The tablet feels differently from the others. What now? Aha, I think we've found our tablet. Intelligence. This Astra wasn't just a joker. He often used to mislead his contemporaries with thoughtful riddles. Success. A good start. But where could a riddle be hidden on this tablet? In the picture on the front side? Or in the profound slogan on the back side? Or even in both? Or maybe in, well, you should solve this riddle alone. How do you want to continue? We're going to examine it further. What do you want to do exactly? We're going to scratch the front. A few splinters of old color drop on the floor, but apart from that, you don't notice anything special. What now? Okay, let's examine it further. What do you want to do exactly? Examine the narrow sides of the tablet and press them carefully. You learn nothing! Excellent. Examine it further. Have a closer look at the back side. Initially, you don't notice anything special, but when you let your fingers glide over the back side, you realize that there is a little bulge. Inconspicuously hidden under the letters and the golden frame. Something was ingrained into the tablet. That's where he hid the key. A good idea. Now how do I get it out of the tablet? Well, what can you do with hard wax? Except for smashing it with a hammer, of course. It would be a shame to destroy the beautiful tablet, wouldn't it? Well, we're going to have to destroy it anyway. We're going to have to melt it. That's what you do with wax. Take the tablet with you. Alright. Yeah, it looks like we have some more wax tablets. We could look at them. I guess we have enough time. Those tablets were ordered by several high priests of the Gia Temple. The front side of this tablet shows a colorful picture of Seluna's self-sacrifice. There is a golden imprint on the rear side. Seluna gave herself as a sacrifice to make come true the dream of life. High Priestess Aroni. That's the one who just died. So what do I do with the wax tablet? So what happens if we examine it? There's nothing special about this wax tablet. Well, we're going to leave it. And this last one over here. Those tablets were ordered by several high priests of the Gia Temple. On the front side of this wax tablet, a gifted artist depicted in a colorful picture how Seluna gives the light to Shantia after her victory. On the rear side is a golden embossing which reads, Seluna has won, and there shall be the gift of light for us to see. So what do you want to do with the wax tablet? Examine it closer. The artist is truly gifted, but there isn't anything else special about it. What now? So we're going to look at the narrow parts of the tablet, press them carefully. We learn nothing, of course. Scratch the front side carefully. A few splinters of old color drop on the floor. We don't notice anything special, but now, if we look at the back, You don't see anything special. How do you... Well, of course, because there's nothing special about it. I better leave it where it is. Alright. What else is in here? Old braziers. If I click on this one. This old charcoal basin has not been used for a long time, with good reason. With those deep cracks and broken out pieces, the charcoal basin would probably not be the only thing to catch on fire if you try to light one. What about over here? In contrast to the other basin, this charcoal basin seems to be perfectly intact. Let's take a closer look at the thing. There is nothing noticeable about the charcoal basin. It seems to be usable, and it was actually used recently. Find a few hardened wax droplets at its rim. Apparently, the wax for the votive table of the diseased Aroni was shaped here. The basin is usable, ergo, let's use it. Let's make a small fire. Nice. And what will you use to light the fire? Alright, so we have some choices here. What do we use to light fire? We're going to use tinder. Put the tinder into the charcoal basin and make sparks with the flintstone. Immediately, the tinder starts glowing and a small cloud of smoke starts rising. What now? Well, now that we have a small fire, we're going to have to make it a little bit bigger. Put some wood chips on the glowing tinder. Carefully blow into the glow. Your careful attempts are crowned with success. The small flame turns into a big one. The chips have caught fire. What now? The chips will not continue to burn forever, you know. Alright. You put the old clothes on the flames. The old clothes start smoldering and go up in smoke with your small fire. Oh, crap. I guess that wasn't the right thing to do. You want to try again? Basically, you know how it works. I hope you brought enough flammable material. Tinder and wood chips, for example. Okay, so looks like we've used these things, right? Yeah, we lost our wood shavings. We lost the tinder. We still have this flintstone. So we're going to need some more. Alright. So that should tell you, don't use the old rags. That's not the correct procedure. Fortunately, we could go over here to this basket and grab some more stuff. There's some more tinder. We're going to need some wood shavings. We'll grab that. Okay, let's go over here. We'll try again. Do you want to try again? Basically, you know how it works. Yeah, we do. Of course, put the tinder into the charcoal basin and make some sparks with flintstone. Put some wood chips onto the glowing tinder and carefully blow into the glow. Be careful, attempts are crowned with success. Yes, of course. We lose the wood shavings, we lose the tinder. The chips will not continue to burn forever, you know. So should we use the charcoal or should we use the wood? Let's use the wood. Carefully pile up some pieces of wood over the flames. Congratulations! Quickly, the dry wood catches fire, and your fire shoots out the first real flames. Made it. And now, warm your hands over the fire. Now I want to know what the wax tablet of old Astra has on it, in it, or wherever, or whatever I think it's supposed to say. Oh, we got 50 XP too. All right. And how do you want to find out? And anyway, what does this have to do with the fire? Well, we're going to use intelligence/wisdom. We will see about that. You hold the tablet over the glow and slowly heat it. Success. The tablet starts changing its shape in your hands and becomes softer and softer. There is something cast into the tablet. You can feel it. Some more kneading and bending, and you hold in your hands Astra's key, and we actually lose the wax tablet. We're not getting it back. Alright, so we have an old key. That will open up the door that's over here. So let's talk to Dilys.
Hi there.
Did you find out anything? Oh, please say yes. If that is your heart's desire, how could I disappoint you? After all, I have found the key for the entrance to the old temple. There's still hope. You solved the mystery of the key? Then I am sure you will soon also find the amulet. Oh my heavens! I can have hope again. Okay. But before we do that, we are going to rest so we can regenerate our divine shield, which conspicuously is missing. I don't know why. Put this down here. Oh, it was over here. Derp, 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 derp. Alright. For some reason, your Eldritch Blasts have replaced what I've put here. So we are going to put these back where they belong. And instead of an Eldritch Blast, we're going to do Eldritch Spear, so we have a pretty good range on it. I think it was like 250 feet or something like that. 5, 6.
Yes?
Koskfael.
Alright.
Koskfael.
We used a key. We still have it? Yes, we do. Okay. We could actually, I think, get rid of some of these things. We don't need them anymore. Get rid of the wood shavings, and we will get rid of the flintstone. What is this? The Badakleidung. Yeah, I just learned that kleidung means clothing, so that means bath clothing or a swimsuit. I suppose we should just throw it into the lesser magic bag, along with Armin's clothes, and I suppose some of these things too, so we have some more weight that we can manage. These keys, I think, are inconsequential. 0.1 pounds. Anything else? Oh yeah, we still have to sell this thing. We'll do that later. Okay. So, let's head on down into the vault and try to find that amulet. That'll solve Takara's problem, which will make Cecile Desars happy, and then she'll finally tell us where that portal is so we can go to the plains. This looks kind of dangerous to me. Quite a big area, too. Wow.
Koskfael.
Whoa. We have some rats. Alright, let's try to kill some of these things. Oh, I need my spear now.
Koskfael. Koskfael.
Stupid rats. There you go. Okay. So, should we go to the left or should we go to the right? Let's advance carefully. Ah, sarcophagus. A diamond. Yeah, we'll take that. I'm fairly certain that these are traps right here. Yep, definitely. Wait a minute, that was in German. Geschossfälle Ausschlüsse Bolzen. Schwach. Okay. Weak. Bolt. Trap. Trigger. Projectile trap. Trigger. Bolt. Weak. Okay. This is a trap that fires a bolt at you.
Yes.
Let's try to undo it. Alright. We got it. Oh, we have another one, and it looks like it's identical. It's a bolt trap. It's weak, though, so if it does fire at us...
Koskfael.
Whoop, don't run into there. What are you doing?
Koskfael.
Wait a minute.
Enemies. Get ahead.
I need you to try to disarm this thing. What did you roll, anyway? It doesn't say. Yeah, when you click off of him, it won't say anymore. kind of a... Dead. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, look at this. We got black skeletons with a white head.
Together! Strike at them!
What did you just
The
do?
enemy is
Oh
near.
my goodness, you just wasted this. Alright, you know what? I need to set you to not use scrolls. Wait a minute, how can you be both overkill and scaled? Item usage off. So how are you using these items? We'll save success. Mass heal. That should probably kill them all, probably. Yeah, they're all dead. 40 XP, 28 for the skeleton. Man, you are dumb. Alright, next time I am not clicking off of you. I don't need you using mass heal like that. That is just a waste. I mean, we can use prayer and stuff. That's fine. Oh, we gotta get rid of this coal, too. How much does this weigh? 1.5 pounds. That's too heavy. Recitation. That's another good one. Your allies gain +2 bonus to armor class, attack rolls, and saving throws, or +3 bonus if they worship the same deity as you. Probably... This is
Yes.
not gonna work, because who do you worship? You worship Tyr,
Yes?
and Charisse worships Garagos. Alright. Well, why don't we go this way? There's probably more traps. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, definitely. Ah, this one's a fatal bolt trap.
Yes.
Okay. In case you haven't noticed, I am trying to learn a little bit of German just so I can keep up with some of these untranslated bits and pieces here. Oh! Yeah, fatal bolt trap. Caused 28 points
Sure.
of damage. Why don't we heal you? Uh-oh.
Yes.
Kill the skeleton.
Hell.
Kosk fire.
Hey, well, at least he's sensitive to being slowed.
Kosk fire.
Kosk fire.
Oh, we got zombies.
Kosk fire.
Kosk fire.
Killed you.
Kosk fire.
Man, it looks like we got another fatal bolt trap. Take care of it, will you? Ouch!
Sure.
Alright, so what do we use? It doesn't say. It's not disease or poison, no. But we do have plenty of healers kits, right? Yeah, we do. Use one of these. Alright, that's better. Should probably put the comma +1 in the lesser magic bag. Just to help out a little bit. You need to
Kosk fire.
use the tropic warding once more.
Sure.
And in fact, we will have you lead for the time being because I see more floor plates, which definitely mean traps. Traps, 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 traps. Are we not going to be able to recognize these things? We're just going to have to step through, aren't we? Ah, there it goes. Another fatal bolt trap. That sucks. I hear zombies. Ouch! 29 points of damage.
Sure.
Zombies around here somewhere. Alright, I know that there's a trap here. You can see a floor plate. Another fatal bolt trap. I hope we don't fail this. Ouch!
Sure.
What kind of temple is this that has undead zombies wandering their basement?
Kosk.
What is going on here? Oh, we got zombies. Zombies.
Boiling
zombies.
blood and swinging.
Hell.
dead. Very good, very good. I'm sure we have more traps down here. Ah, here's a door. So,
Yes?
why don't you go open this door? Charisse, we should be careful. Something is wrong. And this doesn't have the bars here. The widescreen bars. Really? You could be right. My intuition rarely fails me. We should not ignore it. Yes, we have an encounter room here. This is closed. However, this is open. And there is a dragon's head, which means it's probably going to shoot fireballs. This is also open on this side, and we have levers. Ground lever. Bodenhebel. Bodenhebel. Probably means ground lever. So why don't we rush in and click the... Ah, it closes that one, but what about this over here? Closes that one too. Okay.
Yes?
Why don't we have everybody... No, I don't want you to close the door. I want you to go outside.
Yes?
I'm going to tell everybody to stay put.
Don't move from this spot.
This could be deadly. Alright. Actually, you know what? We're going to need the person with the lock-picking abilities.
Yes. Easy enough.
So the fireballs are going off, and they're presumably exploding on the closed door here. We, however, want to get this chest. And it's locked. Uh-oh. Feuerfalle. That means a fireball trap or fire trap. Feuerfalle. We can click on it though, right? But first we gotta get this door open. I don't think we'll be able to unlock it. Specific key? Is it required? No, we've actually opened it. Nice! Okay, so we don't have to use these levers. Ah, but we have a Feuerballfalle. Feuerballfalle. Fireball trap. Instead of just willy-nilly disabling these things, why don't we examine it? So, upon examination of the trap, the DC is a 15. So disabling it would be a 22. Crap, that means we'd have to roll like with a 4, we have to roll 18 or higher. Okay, so we have a 10% chance or 15% chance of success. I like those odds. Yeah, of course. No. Ouch. That was extremely painful. And there goes the treasure chest. However, the things inside it were not destroyed, thank goodness. So we have some type of club and some type of armor, which gives us encumbrance, so we'll give them to Charisse.
Sure.
And you're not encumbered by them. But you also don't know what they are either. And we don't have an identify scroll. So we're just gonna have to use that obelisk that's in town. Why don't we open up the magic bag and throw these things inside to lessen our load slightly. Alright.
Yes? Yes.
I don't think there's anything further we need to do in here. I don't want to press my luck by opening up these doors. It doesn't appear like there are anything to search out or examine in here. Alright, I think we're done with this room. Can we rest? Yes, we can. Very good. Very, very good. Alright,
Sure.
let's reapply
Koskfael.
our invocations.
Koskfael.
You better
and
follow
we'll be
me.
ready to go forward. However, looks like there are more
Cos
traps
fire.
down this way.
Yes.
Let's try to disable them. Alright, this is a Flammenfeel. Gefahrlich. Yeah, I haven't advanced that far into learning German to know what that says. But I will let you know in a second. Okay, this is a pretty important word to know. Gefährlich. That means dangerous, hazardous, risky. So if you ever hear gefährlich, watch out. It's like peligro in Espanol. Okay. Geschlossfälle, that means projectile trap, missile trap. It could also mean floor fall, but that's not what it means here. It means projectile trap, trigger. Okay. Flammenpfeil. That's a flame arrow. Pfeil is an arrow, and Flammen means flaming, so flaming arrow. It's dangerous. So we are gonna go right ahead and try to disarm it. With success! Ah, we just beat the DC of 22. Excellent. So we took no damage. And it looks like we have another plate here. We don't want to run over it willy-nilly. We want to try to discover it. Discover it, damn it. These things are dangerous. They're gefährlich. Yeah. It's another Flammenpfeil, and it's gefährlich. Sehr gefährlich. Ah, failed. But we didn't set it off, thank goodness, because we only missed the DC by 1 point. We'll try it again. Ay, oy vey. Ah, but we only took 15 points of damage. That isn't that bad. Actually, we need to tell our party to start following.
Together!
Sure.
Strike at them!
Yeah, we need to tell you the same thing.
To arms! To battle!
Okay. Advancing forward. Doesn't look like... Oh, I see another pressure plate on the floor. And, oh, this is in English this time. Minor negative energy trap. Let's examine this thing. These things could be pretty nasty. Oh, the DC's 10, so... disarming would be 17. So we'd only need to roll 13 or higher, so we have a better shot at this. Yeah, see, that's why these things are no good. They decrease your strength. We're gonna need some restoration.
You better follow me.
Alright. Well, we could either use up some of our potions, or we could just rest and not use our potions. It's probably the better... Oh, there's enemies nearby, so... we are kind of in a fix here. We're gonna have to wait for this to restore itself, which kind of sucks, actually, because the strength of 9 is bad.
Koskfael.
Tropic warning back, please. We're just gonna have you hang back and do your blasting.
Follow me.
You need to take the lead if there's enemies around here. Ah, we have a gate. What type of monsters on the other side of this grate? We can't see them, so we're gonna have to just barrel in here. Ah, a sarcophagus. Inside is a scroll. What scroll is this?
Yes?
You tell me. It's the scroll of camouflage. Gives us +10 to hide checks. Oh, okay.
Yes?
Well, we'll keep that in mind, hopefully. Ah, we got zombies. Let's switch to our crossbow. Oh, but
Kaskvael.
we don't have any bolts. We don't have any bolts. So, actually, we do have bolts. What am I thinking? Poison probably is a bad choice for zombies.
You're going down.
Alright, let's
Kaskvael.
just take these guys out.
Kaskvael.
Alright, that one's dead. Got another one.
Kaskvael.
Kaskvael.
Get about 28 XP each for these guys.
You're no.
Kaskvael.
Yeah. Slowed. A zombie
Kaskvael.
who's going even slower than normal.
Kaskvael.
Immune to critical hits. That's okay. He's dead.
Kaskvael.
Wait a minute. We have another one.
Kaskvael.
Alright. Good job, Charisse. Good kill. So let's advance, and I guess we will go back to our sword and shield here, just in case. Uh-oh, there's a floor plate.
Yes.
You know what that means. We need you.
Yes?
No, not you. No, just... Don't... Yeah, go that way. Thank you. Projectile trap trigger bolt weak. See, that's what it's supposed to say, but the other one, it was in German. Projectile trap trigger. Ah, at least we made a reflex save. That's good. And we have more monsters over here, or what? No? What's over here? Ah, another sarcophagus! Yeah, you know what? We are kind of getting up on time. We'll probably end the episode here and explore the rest of it next time. We still have quite a ways to explore. Wait a minute. Why is this red over here? I thought I disarmed all the traps. That's weird. I'm surprised this is flagging this on the map. Anyways, we still have a lot to explore. Looks like there's a whole area down here we haven't come to yet. And this whole area over here that is showing up. Wait a minute. Ay, ay, ay. How? You're firing through walls, lady.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Yeah, we're not gonna rush into these things.
Feel.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill these guys and then we're going to...
Kaskvael.
Why aren't you doing anything? Oy vey. Yeah, get the shade.
Boiling blood and swinging swords.
Use your sword. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, we really got ourselves a mess this time. Just when I was about to end the episode, we get attacked.
Kaskvael.
Alright, there goes one. At least these guys have fairly weak attack bonuses. Charisse, why are you doing nothing? Okay. That's not how you're supposed to kill things, but you killed it. And that's good. So I'm not going to knock it. So we have a sarcophagus over here where you're going to loot, but we'll do that in the next episode when we have a little bit more time to play with. Anyways, this is Big Los signing off. Thanks for watching. Vielen Dank. See you next time. Auf Wiedersehen. Macht's gut. Tschüss.